Tonight on Get Real, we have a treat for Trekkers. You know him as the original cast member of Star Trek: The Next Generation. The show is now entering its 7th year, and it's been several seasons since Wil Wheaton, also known as Wesley Crusher, has been aboard. But now the child genius is all grown up and making a comeback.
Captain's log, stardate 45240.1. To cross the neutral zone, I will require a cloaked ship.
Board tractor beam attempting to lock on, sir.
Evasive maneuvers. Pattern Riker Alpha.
Wil Wheaton played Wesley Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation for the first 4 seasons.
They're ignoring the saucer section completely.
But as time went on, his character was eventually written out of the series. Wheaton did other projects and became disillusioned with acting.
I just reached a point about August of last year where I was tired of going to acting class and giving 150% of myself to all the jobs that I did, and then having to work with people that really didn't care or were more interested in their image or were more interested in where their next, magazine cover was coming from rather than the acting as a craft.
Shields, shake!
Return fire!
Sir, they damaged our power systems. It's caused a subspace surge within the subspace pulse.
But Wheaton is now back on The Next Generation set, shooting a new episode.
I got a call from my mom, and she said, look, Star Trek did this little script, and they want to know if you want to come back. I had been under the impression that they really weren't interested in having me come around anymore, and I was kind of bummed because I really loved the people here. The cast was like my family when I was in high school. They were my only friends when I was around here. I've used a differential pulse to scan over 10 million quantum shifts within the fissure, but I still haven't been able to find the one with your signature. This may take some time, sir. And cut.
Cut it!
Mr. Data, can we stop these incursions?
Jonathan Frakes, who plays Lieutenant Commander Riker, is also happy to have Wheaton back.
Wil Wheaton, the return of the teenage sex symbol. It's good to see him again. Will sort of grew up with us, so he's been a member of the family for 7 years, and it's always good to see his smiling face again. And it's been fascinating for us because we did see him literally as a kid, and he's 21 years old now. So it's good fun to have him back.
She sits there so real fine and drinks herself half blind.
Fun seems to be the operative word on this set.
At the Copacabana. Everybody! The hottest spot north of Havana. At the Copacabana.
We're maybe a quarter through the day, halfway through the day, and I'm having all kinds of fun, and this is what it's about. I mean, for me, this is what acting's about, having a good time and feeling good about your work, not that other stuff that sort of drove me out of the industry.
I was excited. I'm going to talk to KCOP. What do they want to talk about? They want to talk about you.
Any one of us can go away and come back or whatever, but we're still family, and you can see that when, as you said, when you go onto the set. It's his first day back. You'd think he'd been back here for a month.
They wanted me to wear your dress for the show.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, I was wearing it.
I said I'd only wear it if you were in it.
I suppose the really interesting thing is that the changes in his looks are so much more apparent because he's growing into a man, and he started as a child really on the show, and now he's a man. And that is really interesting to see him come back every time, and he looks different. He's a different person. Ever since the Bajorans overthrew the Cardassian Empire, they've become more and more aggressive.
Yesterday, they destroyed one of our subspace telescopes because they thought we were using it to spy against them.
They're charging their weapons, sir.
Shields, shake!
Oops. That was a good ship, though.
They just shot Jonathan.
There's been all kinds of speculation about the future of Star Trek: The Next Generation. But whatever that future holds, Wheaton looks forward to returning to the Next Generation family again.
Star Trek is different. Star Trek is special. Star Trek is my friends and the people that are sort of this extended family for me. Fun. We have fun. That's why we're here. Just to have fun.
And by the way, if you're wondering where you've seen Wil Wheaton before outside of the Star Trek series, he was also in the 1986 hit movie Stand By Me. The episode reuniting Will with his Star Trek family airs right here on KCOP, November 29th at 9 p.m.